Hey guys, what up? It's your boy Psycho Bliat back at it again with a brand new video. Now, today we're going to be doing a collection update, if you will, for this past week. And, well, it hasn't been exactly a week. Yeah, pretty much like up to my birthday. So, the whole week. This is just pretty much the stuff I bought to add to my collection in the week. We've got Funko, we've got San Diego Comic-Con stuff, we've got Pixar Alien remixes. We've got some stuff from the flea market, some really rare treasures, so let's jump into it. So first things first, I have all my stuff lined up here from the day I bought it. And first things first, we have this Gaston Funko Pop that I found at the flea market for $2. Now, he was actually very, very dirty when I bought him. Something kind of like this, except much dirtier. So, if you can tell, I kind of painted his face a little bit to get all that gunk out and that missing paint. You can see it up close, but from a distance, it looks really good. You can't tell. So, I'm pretty proud of the job I did, just trying to cover all that dirt up. He's worth about, according to the Funko app, he's worth about $30 in box. This is out of box, and he's got paint on him, so he's probably only worth about maybe $7, which is no big deal. I don't plan on selling any of my Funkos anytime soon. So that's Gaston, the first thing I bought from the flea market. And next up we have this Teen Titans Headstrong Heroes Robin bobblehead. I'm sorry, a dynamic Robin bobblehead. So this is a pretty cool piece, actually, or a pretty cool collection. You can see in the back, it's got all this really fun info on Robin and the Teen Titans. And the package itself, it's very, very dirty, like most things at the flea market are. Because, you know, people at the flea market, they're regulars, and so they just kind of keep stuff there, and it just accumulates dirt over time because it's just, you know, it's in the middle of a parking lot, and there's a lot of wind a lot of times, so... yeah, this stuff gets pretty dirty. Anyways, I cleaned it up with the Clorox wipey. Let's open him. Now, I bought this for $5, so I think it's a pretty big steal. I was looking on Amazon for it, and it's only about $15. The Batman Headstrong Heroes bobblehead is a lot more expensive, but the Robin one's pretty cool anyway, even if it's not worth as much. Alright, so we got a pretty hefty bobblehead here. He's got his, shoot, I forget what this is called. It's not a boomerang. It's like a little, it's almost a shuriken. I'm not entirely sure what to call it. But he's on his motorcycle. He's got a pretty loose bobblehead. Definitely very dynamic. And it says Robin right here in the front. And I'm also noticing it does kind of chip right here in the back with the paint. It is kind of chipping the more I touch it, so I'm gonna just try not to touch it too much for now. This is a really, really nice, cool figure, honestly. This is great for a desk, and I think I might actually put it on a desk if I ever get an office job. This is a really cool figure. If I had a Lazy Susan, I would totally put him on it so you can get the good detail, but I don't, unfortunately. So I hope this is enough. And more paint's chipping off, I better put him back. Alright, so for $5, not too bad. We got a really great desk piece. Just fun piece for any office. I'm debating on whether or not I should throw away the box. Because, like I said, the box is really, really dirty even after I Clorox wiped it. It just feels like it's caked in dust and dirt. For now, I'll keep it in the box. Yeah, I'll keep the box. I don't want poor Robin over here to get any more damage than he is until he has like a new permanent home. I'll have to do a room tour one day to show you guys my collection and just how packed my tiny room is. Come on, Robin, go in there. And just how little room I have for anything, let alone a large bobblehead like that. So for now, I'm just gonna keep him in the box, probably keep him under my bed for a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't get too cobwebby. Anyways, after we went to the flea market in the morning, we went to Barnes & Noble's. Barnes & Noble's has been having this great sale. We get 2 Funkos for 10, and I took advantage of that deal. So we got, from our first trip to Barnes & Noble's, Matthias, Mary Poppins from Mary Poppins Returns, Mary Poppins with bag. And these 2 were $10 each, and then I got this Donald Duck, the Funko exclusive 2019 Fall Convention Fireman Donald. Now, this Donald actually had his legs loose. Actually, you can see it right now. His legs are coming out. And so I only spent $5 on him. He was half off. So I paid $15 for 3 pops, which is, it's, you know, it's still the deal, even if I didn't get 4. But anyways, let's open these up. So I'll open up Donald first, because why not? Because, you know, he's the first of the characters. Now, I knew I wanted this Donald. Oop. Legless Donald. Let's put his legs back on. I'm pretty sure his legs actually just snap into place quite easily. Yep, no problem. I should just super glue the legs on so they actually stay on, and he'll be just fine. I've always loved Donald Duck, and this is only the second Funko Donald figure. The first is, I think it's worth $150 about now. I'll put the price up from the Funko app. So yeah, this is the only Donald like I'm ever gonna get anytime soon, so happy to have him in my collection. Alright, let's look at Mary Poppins. Now, I actually haven't seen Mary Poppins Returns, but these 3 were the only Disney ones I could find at that Barnes & Noble's. The rest of them were just like, I don't know, Umbrella Academy, and I don't really watch TV or play video games. Or do anything that doesn't have to do with Disney. Okay. Here's Mary Poppins with bag. I actually haven't even seen the original Mary Poppins, now that I think about it. But like I said, I'm kind of on a quest to get, like, most Disney Funkos. So I'm just starting out small with the cheaper ones, even if I haven't seen the movie. She's very cute. I love her rosy cheeks. Just love the color in the cheeks. The hat is also very, very cute. And just her outfit in general is just very, very adorable. And the detail in that umbrella is also great. But yeah, that's Mary Poppins. Another great Funko to have. I need to actually watch the movie, and then maybe I'll have more to say on her. But this is Emily Blunt's Mary Poppins from Mary Poppins Returns. Alright, last Funko I got from our first trip to Barnes & Noble's on my birthday is Matthias from Frozen 2. Now, I can't remember if he's a general or a colonel, or I don't exactly remember what his military ranking is, and I just saw the movie today. Like, I was just re-watching Frozen 2. I can't remember if he's a general or a colonel or what he is, but this is Matthias. He's got a lot of detail. Just, it looks great. Love the textured hair. You can see his age in the eyes. Got the Arendelle shield. So that's Matthias. I actually really liked his character quite a bit in the movie. He's very funny. I'd say he's a better comic relief than Olaf was. Well, that's not true, but when Olaf was telling his story, I was like, yeah, that's... And Matthias was reacting to it. I was like, yeah, that's accurate. That's how I react to the first movie. Very dramatic. Next, after Barnes & Nobles, we went to Quips and Quo. And I got a bunch of Funkos, Disney Funkos in the clearance. So first up we have Time from Alice Through the Looking Glass. Now, Alice Through the Looking Glass, I actually quite like a lot. I liked it a lot better than the first Alice in Wonderland. Because it was just really original, and I feel like it didn't have as heavy-handed of a girl power message as the first one. Don't get me wrong, it had the message. Like, you listen to Pink's Just Like Fire song, and it bashes you over the head with the girl power message. But I feel like in Through the Looking Glass, it was a lot more subtle. It was more about, well, there was an aspect of like Alice being kind of put down in society because she was a woman, especially in the beginning. It kind of delved more into the Mad Hatter and his backstory, as well as Urkabeth's and the White Queens, and I just felt like it was a lot more interesting to watch than Alice struggle with, the patriarchy or whatever. And one of my favorite characters from the movie was Time. So I really had to get him, and I took him out of the box, and he looks great, but then I turn him around, and I'm like, holy cow, that looks awesome. He's got the whole clockwork in the back of his head, which looks amazing. I am so happy I got Time. Definitely one of my favorite characters in the movie. I half expected him to be a villain, but he's not. He wasn't a villain. I really liked that part of the movie. He wasn't a villain, he was just kind of like this necessary neutral force. So, glad I got Time. I definitely want more of the Alice Through the Looking Glass ones, especially Urkabeth, the patina Urkabeth though. Well, actually, I'll take both. I don't mind having two of the same character, just as long as like it makes sense. I don't want to get like glitter ones of characters that don't make sense, or like different color ones of characters that like don't make sense. Like if I can get, like, for example, I'm gonna have another one that's flocked. I'd prefer having just the flocked version than both, like the flocked and the non-flocked, because it makes sense that this character is flocked because he's furry. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. Next Funko we got from Quips and Quos is the specialty series glow-in-the-dark genie from Aladdin with the lamp. Now, I have only one other glow-in-the-dark Funko, and that's Weekend All Might. And he doesn't glow. I put him to the light for a long time. The only thing that glows is his teeth. And it's really, really kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. I hope Genie glows a little bit brighter. This is the Genie. Now, actually, I bought all of these for, I believe, $7 because they were on clearance. Let me just double check. Actually, Genie, because he was specialty series, was $8.99, and the time was $7.99. But anyways, here's the Genie. I'll have to try out his glow in the dark later. See if he glows any brighter than all mine. Hopefully he does. I'm also going to try and get the live-action glow-in-the-dark Genie. I have all of the live-action Aladdin ones, except the Genie. I've got both Aladdins, both Jasmine's, Jafar, and no Genie. Next, last one we got from Quips and Quos is Ralph Breaks Internet Ralph. And I still have not... I've seen the movie. I just haven't rewatched it. It's been a long time. I went to go see it in theaters, and if you were to ask me what it's about, I would be very vague in describing the plot. So I definitely need to watch it again. This is Ralph. He is a very hefty figure, but he looks really great, especially when you compare him to the first incarnation of Ralph. He's very clean and iconic looking. I need to get the Ralph with the pie, the Hot Topic exclusive. This is my first Wreck-It Ralph character. I need more Wreck-It Ralph characters. Because I love the first one, don't get me wrong. The second one, like I said, I've only seen it once. I need to rewatch it to like really kind of get a liking for it, I suppose you could say. Like, there's a lot of movies that I've watched first and didn't care for it, and then I like warmed up to it. The biggest one being How to Train Your Dragon 2. I hated How to Train Your Dragon 2 first time I watched it, and then I just kept rewatching it and I just fell in love with it. But anyways, That's the end of Quips and Quos. And so we went to another Barnes & Noble's on my birthday, and I got 4 for $20. So I got a big stack right here. First one I got was Isabel from Elena of Avalor, little sister to Princess Elena. Here's Isabella. She's got a book. It's been a while since I've seen Elena of Avalor, and I know the show's already ending, and I really need to watch the series, or at least just some of the episodes, some of the highlights. She's very cute. I watched the first few episodes and then the one where Sophia frees her, but that's about it. But I love all the outfits, and most of the songs in the show are pretty good, from what I've heard. So the next one I got from Barnes & Noble's was Timon, the Barnes & Noble's exclusive flocked Timon. Now, this is the flocked one I was talking about. I preferred getting the flocked one as opposed to the regular one. One, because, you know, it was cheaper getting him in the Barnes & Noble's deal, and 2, because it actually makes sense that he's flocked. Other characters I'd want to get flocked are probably like Ducky and Bunny from Toy Story 2. I need to keep my eyes out for those. But here's Timon. I have not seen The Lion King. I know there's just this repeating pattern of me not seeing the movies of these pops that I'm buying, but I haven't. It's very soft. This is my first flocked pop, actually. I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't want to say I'm not a big fan of the original Lion King, because I quite like it. I just never grew up with it, so I don't have that nostalgia that a lot of people have for it. Like, just people have rabbit nostalgia for the Lion King, and I'm just like, I guess it's pretty cool. I like the music. I don't have rabid nostalgia for it, though. So I had, like, no need to watch this live-action one, and it doesn't help that Beyonce's acting really kind of blew away any like reason I want to watch this movie. Next Funko we got from Barnes & Noble's is Ian, and I'm gonna show these two together because they go together, and Barley from Onward. Now, I saw Onward when it came out on Disney Plus, and I remember showing it we watched it with my mom, and she was like, oh, this movie looks like garbage, because we showed her the trailer, and she was like, it just looks like a DreamWorks movie, it looks like Shrek. I was like, yeah, it does. And you know what? I have a video on my channel about why Onward and Shrek take place in the same universe, and I still hold that theory to this day, so check that out. Ian and Barley are definitely really two lovable characters that I think most people kind of fell in love with. And saying that's kind of redundant now that I'm hearing it back. But Ian and Barley are just two very relatable characters. They're voiced by Chris Pratt and Tom Holland, you know, two Marvel powerhouses. And they're just very cute. I love the detail in the staff on this one. You can really see the crystal and everything. So there's Ian. Let's open up Barley. And both of my sisters say that I remind them of Barley, because I guess I'm kind of geeky like him. And I'm their older sister, so that might help. So here's Barley, played by Chris Pratt. And one thing I love about Barley's Funko Pop is the detail on him. He's got some great detail on his jacket. You can see the phoenix there. You can see all these different logos and stuff. These different patches. He's got, even on his cast, he's got a lot of that different like stuff. More patches in the front. Just a lot of great detail on Barley. I'm kind of hesitant on getting the Manicore, because I'm just like, for as much as they hyped her up, she really didn't have that big of a role in the movie. I'd say Laurel, the mom, she had a much bigger role, but that's a conversation for another time. Same thing with the unicorn. I guess Pixar thought that the unicorn was going to be like the Minions or the Baby Yoda of their movie, and they kind of tried to make more merchandise on them, but they really weren't. They were just kind of like this one-off throwaway joke. So that seemed kind of strange to me. But overall, I cried like a little baby when Onward came out, and my mom also really liked it. A lot more than she thought she would. So that's the end of my birthday haul. In total, I got 11 pops if you count the out-of-box at Gaston. And that was a great haul for my birthday, but we're not done yet. On, I believe it was Wednesday, I got in a package from Mercari. I ordered 2 Funko Pops. I ordered the flocked Amazon exclusive Sully and the Funko Summer Convention 2015 exclusive 6-inch emoticon Baymax. Now, whoever sent it to me was really kind, and he put soft protectors on both of them. So, I can open them up and show them to you. I bought these two for $35, which is spectacular because Baymax alone is worth $45. So, thank you very much to the nice man who sold me these. Here's Sully. It's very soft. My second flocked one, as you remember. Timon is my first. Very soft. And very big for a pop. He's definitely one of the larger ones, naturally. One thing I find funny about Funkos is that despite the fact that some of them are a lot heavier and larger than others, just in general, they're all the same price. So, like, a character like, Bruni from Frozen 2, who's a very small lizard, doesn't take up a lot of space in the box, he's not very heavy, he's going to cost the same amount as, let's say, a very hefty figure like Ralph, or the Earth Giant, which I think is one of the like heaviest Funko Pops ever made, anyway, of standard size, anyways. But there's Sully, and that's open Baymax. He's a little bit harder to open because he's a little bit bigger. This is my third 6-inch Funko Pop figure. My first one was Hulk from Endgame with the gauntlet, the Nano Gauntlet, and my second one was Mount Lady from My Hero Academia. And I really lucked out with her because I found her at a mall when I was in California, and she'd been sold out online for quite a while. And I just kind of lucked out and I saw her and I bought her, and I'm glad I bought her when I did, because had I waited for my Hot Topic money to go on sale, I would have missed her completely, because I went back the next day and she was gone. Anyways, here's the Baymax. He's glittery, which I was not expecting. Maybe I just didn't pay attention, but he's very glittery. There are his emoticons. And he's very large. He's large and in charge, as you would expect Baymax to be. His head's kind of loose, but that's okay. It's Baymax. Big Hero 6 is actually one of my favorite movies of all time, and I'm really happy to finally have a Baymax in my collection. I've been just dying to have one, just have any Big Hero 6 characters in my collection, but I haven't really found any. This was my first, and I'm very happy that it was this Baymax, because he's a very cute Baymax, and he's also worth quite a bit. He's also very difficult to put in his box. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to wrangle him in from this side. Sorry about that. Baymax is a tad difficult to get out. Now, if you were to ask me if I prefer in-box or out-box, I would always tell you out-of-box, because then I don't have to have all these boxes lying around. My parents refuse to let me throw away any of the boxes, because they say, you know, if I throw away the box, I throw away all of its worth. Which I don't think is the case entirely. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're right. You know, you throw away the box, you lose quite a bit of value in some of them, but, you know, it's all about the figures for me. It's not really about the boxes. Especially since I really don't plan on selling a lot of these. But anyways, I got those from Mercari on Wednesday, and then I got my San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Pixar Alien Remix figure. Let me pull it out. It came in this little nifty Pizza Planet box. Very nifty. So, this is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I bought it on Mattel.com. Pizza Planet Alien. So, when you open it up, it looks like this. Oops. So, you see him peeking out at you. And so, you're just going to want to grab it from down here. There's a little stand. And you're just going to want to pull this out. You're going to try not to mess anything up. Okay, here is the card. Let me remove this little piece of cardboard. So So here he is. Here is the little pizza alien, the little planet pizza alien, pizza deliverer. Very cute. This box is the car. The Pizza Planet car is actually made out of cardboard. It is not made out of plastic, which is fine, you know, especially since they kind of made up for it by adding all this detail. I mean, just look in the back. That is some great detail. The only thing that is plastic is this little Pizza Planet topper thing right here. There's a better look at the alien and on the inside. It's very cute. All these aliens are really cute. I have to get all of them. I'm in the process of getting all of them. And so far, I think I'm making pretty good progress. But this is the alien. I'm not gonna take him out of the box. Not yet, anyways. Actually, I don't think I will ever, because it looks like in order to take him out, you have to undo the truck, and I don't really want to do that. So there's that. Very, very cute. I bought him for 20 bucks, I believe, after shipping. And one of my friends was saying, I think he would have looked better if he was in plastic. And I was like, yeah, but if he was plastic, if the car was plastic, that is, I would not have paid 20 bucks. I would have paid quite a bit more. I have no complaints. This is really cute. Alright, so we're rounding out the end, near the end of the haul-ish. We're getting stuff from that I bought yesterday on Sunday. We went to, oh my gosh, on Sunday we went everywhere. We went to Target, we went to HEB Plus, we went to Barnes & Nobles, and I found stuff everywhere. So let's hit Target, what I got from Target first, which is falling in line very closely as to what I have already. It's more Pixar Alien remixes. I bought two of them, two 2-packs. I bought Mr. Incredible and Edna Mode, number 5 and number 9. And then I bought Sully and Boo, number 3 and number 8. Now, the thing about these two are, I already have Sully and Mr. Incredible. I just bought them for Edna and Boo. So I'm probably going to sell Sully and Mr. Incredible on Mercari or something. But anyways, let's open them. Unlike everything else, I haven't already opened these, so I'm going to have to do them and do the tape right here now. I mean, Funko did do these Pixar Alien remixes, but I don't know, I don't really like the Funko ones. I think the Mattel ones actually look more like the aliens than the Funko ones do. Because, you know, you have to remember, Funkos have squarish heads, and I think the Mattel ones look a lot closer to how they're actually supposed to look, that is. And overall, I just think they look better. Alright, so here is... even though I already have Sully, I'm still going to show them to you. I have all 5 of the first wave. I've got Buzz Lightyear, Sully, Merida, Miguel, and Mr. Incredible. Okay, sorry that took a little bit longer. Here is the Sully alien. Oh, and one thing about these Mattel ones that the Funko ones don't have is you can actually move them. They actually have movable appendages. The arms move. I believe the heads also turn. And this isn't on all the figures. Like, I believe on Merida's head, you can't turn it because of the hair. You can turn the head on this one. You can't move the tail, but you can move the arms and the head. So here's Sully. Let me get out Boo. Alright, that one was a little bit easier, but also louder. Here is Boo. The Pixar Alien remix of Boo in her monster costume. This one, I think you can move, yeah, you can move her arms. I don't think you can move the eyes. You can move the head though. And you can move both arms. Oh, very, very cute. I like this one. Actually, well, I like all of them, but that one is definitely one of the ones that I like most. The one I'm looking forward to the most is actually the Heimlich one, because that one looks adorable. It looks so cute, just the fat little Heimlich alien. It's just too cute. Some other ones that are coming out, I know, are, I think they're already being sold on Amazon, but it's Anger, Woody, Nemo, and Anger, Woody, Nemo, Heimlich. I believe that's it. I might be wrong. I'll put a picture here later in post of all of the ones from the first wave, I guess. When I say I have all the ones, the first wave, I mean like all the first 5 in the first wave that were in stores and not on Amazon. So I definitely still have quite a few more to go. I've only got about, there's 10 here in the back. I've got Buzz, Merida, Sully, Miguel, Mr. Incredible. I don't have Woody or Remy, but I do have, now I have Boo, and now I have Edna, and I don't have Anger. And notice how they're missing Heimlich. Oh, and Lotso. Lotso, I remember. Lotso must be in one upcoming in a later line. Maybe the second wave or something, alongside Heimlich and Nemo. But so Funko has some of the aliens that Mattel doesn't have, like character costumes. Like, I know there's a Mrs. Incredible one where he's got the little wig. I know there is a Dory one. There is Kevin, which was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive as well, to Box Lunch. There is a flocked Doug and a regular Doug. I don't know. I believe those are exclusives to, I couldn't tell you what store. If I had to guess, I'd say Target. And I think that's all of them. Maybe I'm wrong. I think the Mrs. Incredibles one actually was a Funko Mystery Mini. And then the Bo Peep one was a Funko pen. Anyways, I've got the Incredibles one open finally. Here's Mr. Incredible. Very simple one. His arms do not move. I know that for a fact, but his head does move. And I think that poses a little bit better for him than the straight front-facing one. It's incredible. Pretty simple one, actually. Already have that one. But this one is the one I do not have. Say hi to Edna Mode. Very cute. The ears complement the bob quite nicely. Of course, the glasses are adorable. So that's pretty much all those are all the aliens I've gotten. I'm not going to put them back because I'll put them back later. And I actually bought Anna as well at Target or Queen Anna from Frozen 2. Pixar. Here's Queen Anna. I love her earrings. As well as her cape. Alright, now putting that back in the box. At last, second to last, we have the last of the Dragon Riders, which I bought from HEB Plus, Astrid and Stormfly. I have all of them. I've got Hiccup and Toothless and Hiccup and the Life Fury. I've got Grimmel and the Death Gripper. Aerith and Skull Crusher. I've got Fish Legs and Meatlug. I've got Tough Nut and Bark and Belch, and that's it, I think. Snotlout and Hook Fang. This Astrid was the only one I was missing. I was missing her for quite a while. Yeah, but all of these dragons are really great really great toys, honestly, and I wanted them all. At least just all the Dragon Riders. Ooh, didn't mean to rip her. Oh well. I will probably do a video on another time reviewing all of them, since now I have all of them. But for now, we're just going to take a quick look at Astrid and Stormfly. I actually rewatched How to Train Your Dragon 3 today, and I don't remember being that teary in the movie. I close my eyes every time the wedding scene comes on, because I do not ship Hixtrid. Never have, never will. I am a Merida shipper for life, and if you don't know what that is, it's Merida from Brave and Hiccup. Mostly because every time I watch the first How to Train Your Dragon, I'm always disgusted in the way Astrid treats Hiccup. And I think if the roles were reversed and it was a man, if Astrid was a man and Hiccup was a boy, that ship would not fly the way she treated him. But anyways, I think she's a lot more bearable in the third movie, for sure. She's a lot more mature in that sense. So here's a little Astrid figure. There's a little Astrid figure. I wish their helmets would come off, but clearly that would be a bit much to ask since they are so small. So we have Stormfly. Let's get out her weapon. Okay, so for Stormfly, You're gonna put the little thingy in her mouth. And as to how to shoot it, oh, her wings move. I'm gonna guess, without looking at the instructions, it's her leg. Huh. I feel like it is. Maybe I did something wrong. Okay, I don't think she works. Yeah, you're supposed to put her legs back, but for some reason she's not spitting it out. I mean, which is no big deal. I didn't necessarily buy these toys to actually play with them. Yeah, she doesn't work. Oh well, it's fine. Unless you're supposed to pull back both of them? No. Again, it's fine. It's really no big deal. I'm just happy to have her. Astrid also has a axe, which I conveniently forgot to put on. Very cool. And let's see if she actually can ride Stormfly. Kind of funky, but it does look like she can. It's gonna take a little while to finesse her on there, but my battery's dying and this video is really long, so I'm gonna wrap it up real quick with the last but not least of the haul, which is I went back to Barnes & Nobles again and I got 3 more Funkos. I got Diamond exclusive, or Diamond Edition box lunch exclusive Olaf. Glittery Olaf, which makes sense because he's got the permafrost, so I went for this one instead of a regular one. Very cute. And last but not least, also from Barnes & Nobles, I got Mateo, another Elena of Avalor character, her wizard friend, very much the variant, Elena's variant, if you will, from Tangled the series. So here's Mateo, looking very nice. Alright, my battery's at 2%. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna keep building my collection and keep updating you guys. I'll try and do every week, but if there's not like enough stuff that I buy, then I'll do like every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, or how much it takes to fill a whole time of video. And I kind of regret waiting this long to do it, because now my video's almost an hour long and I'm gonna have to edit that down. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.